Zone 13, correct. Any other bars?
No.
Okay. Now, you're sitting next to Mr. Walsh. Is Mr. Walsh going to be your landlord?
It will be my landlord.
Okay. Now, Mr. Walsh, what involvement do you have in any of the other establishments in the area?
My wife owns Zone 13.
Do you have any personal responsibility in any of the bars?
You could probably call me a manager. They do morning stuff.
Okay. And when you say manager, manager of what?
I do morning stuff, inventory.
Where?
And so on.
Sona. And so I heard some responses in response to Ms. Feldman's questions that you're aware of problems in the area. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you're aware of the loud noise in the area at night?
I'm sure this loud
And have you ever been to municipal?
Wait a second, I'll just object. Mr. Delaney's going to have to let my client answer the question before he answers
I'm
the
sorry,
next
Mr.
question.
Williams, I'll go a little slower.
Okay. Go ahead.
Mr. Walsh, have you ever been to municipal court in Morristown?
Yes.
And you've been there with the number of problems associated with public urination, is that correct?
I have never publicly urinated.
I didn't ask you that. I'm glad to hear that you're under oath and you say you have publicly urinated. I appreciate that. But are you familiar with the town of Morristown and with people urinating publicly at night?
I'm going to object to the form of the question. That's totally irrelevant whether or not people in the township of Morristown urinate, and he's aware of it. Now, what would that have to do with whether or not this location is appropriate for the sale of liquor, opening of a restaurant, and a bowling alley? This just seems to be irrelevant questioning regarding and trying to embarrass Mr. Walsh.
Mr. Williams, first of all, it's not the township of Morristown, it's the town of Morristown.
I stand corrected. I know that you have a close relationship with the town of Morristown.
And I'm going to respectfully disagree with you. If you talk to the residents, I'm sure many of them will tell you that the problems with the establishments in here are well known, but I'll let them tell after the record. Mr. Walsh, Mr. Knoll, what will the occupancy of this building be? Because I didn't hear that when you gave response to the question from the council.
I'm going to answer that question on his behalf because it is clearly stated that.
I can't hear you.
It's said that this matter has to go to the planning board, and you should know that. We've clearly stated that the occupancy cannot be sent because it's subject to approval for site plan approval at your planning board.
But I think it was, you testified earlier that we were talking, what, in excess of 250 seats?
No.
We stated 213 seats.
213 seats.
Potentially 213 seats, again, subject to your planning board.
So it could be more than 213 seats.
Your planning board in this township will determine, along with your construction official, the appropriate seating, use and occupancy. We cannot do that. We came here tonight to give you our best proposal for what we anticipate the board would approve.
Now, in answering the questions regarding the hours of operation on the roof, I heard two different answers. I heard one answer from Mr. Knoll being 11 p.m. is when it would shut down, and one answer from Mr. Walsh when it would shut down being 1:45 a.m. What is the correct answer?
It's 1:45 p.m.
Okay, so you're changing your testimony there.
I was mistaken, yes.
Okay, you made a mistake, you said, I'm sorry?
I made a mistake.
Okay, thank you.
Once again, this line of questioning is inappropriate. We have stated our seating, and we've said over and over again that this will be subject to the site plan. What he anticipates means nothing. Your town will determine it.
Okay, I have no further questions.
Thank you, Mr. Woody. Do we have any